Mindfulness of sounds and thoughts. Begin by allowing yourself to settle in to the place where you are sitting, whether it be a chair or a cushion, and allow yourself to more fully arrive in this space, letting go of what has happened in the day so far, and also letting go of what needs to be done after this 20 minutes. And knowing giving yourself this time as mindfully as you can will benefit the rest of your day. And bring your mindfulness to your breath, the in-breath and the out-breath. Just noticing the sensations at the nose or in the belly, the expansion of the rib cage and the muscles in the abdomen, and the contraction as you exhale. And just spend a few moments becoming aware of your breath. When you wander off into thought, just gently bring yourself back to the presence of your breath in your body. Just the feeling and the rhythm of your own natural breathing. And now begin to bring your awareness into the body. Just noticing the places of contact with where you are sitting. Noticing your feet on the floor, your knees, your legs, your hips, your spine. See if you can lengthen your spine while at the same time allowing yourself to sink just a little deeper into the chair that is supporting you. And noticing your abdomen and your chest, hands, arms, and your face. Allowing your jaw to loosen just slightly. Noticing the space between your eyebrows and any tension that might be there or that can slowly dissipate when you bring your attention there. And bring awareness to your whole body. And now allowing the focus of your awareness to gently shift from the sensations of the body to hearing. Bring your attention to the ears, and then allow the awareness to open and expand so that there is a receptiveness to sounds. Bringing your attention to the area of the ears and just noticing sounds whenever they arise. There's no need to go searching for sounds. As best you can, just simply open your mind so that it is receptive to the awareness of sounds from all directions, sounds that are close or sounds that are far away, sounds that are in front of you or behind or to the side or above or below. Opening to the whole space of sound around you. Being aware of obvious sounds and then more subtle sounds. And also becoming aware of the space between sounds, becoming aware of silence. As best you can, be aware of sounds simply as sensations. When you find that you are thinking about the sounds, try to reconnect as best you can with the direct awareness of their sensory qualities. There may be a pitch or a timbre or a loudness or a short or long duration. Just become aware of your direct awareness of what the sound is like, rather than having a meaning or implication behind the sound. Sometimes sounds can tempt us to be distracted from our focus, or we can even respond with irritation to a sound and think that somehow that is keeping us away from our focus. See if you can just have a direct experience with the sound without having it mean something. Non-judgmentally, just noticing the sensation of sound. Whenever you notice that your awareness is no longer focused on sounds in the moment, gently and deliberately acknowledge where the mind has moved to, and then retune the awareness back to the sounds as they arise and pass from one moment to the next. And just noticing the distance or the buffer between you and the sounds happening around you. Noticing that we don't have to control them and they don't have to impact us. Just noticing and observing as they pass. Mindfulness of sound can be very valuable as a practice on its own, a way of expanding awareness and giving it a more open and spacious quality, whether or not the practice is preceded by awareness of sensation or followed, as we will hear, by the awareness of thoughts. So when you are ready, let go of awareness of sounds and refocus your attention so that your object of awareness is now the thoughts as events in your mind. And just as with sounds, you focus your awareness on whatever sounds arose, noticing your thoughts arise and develop and pass away. So now, as best you can, bringing awareness to the thoughts that arise in your mind in just the same way as sound. Noticing when thoughts arise, focusing awareness on them as they pass through the space of your mind and eventually disappear just as the sounds did. There's no need to try to make thoughts come or go. Just let them arise naturally in the same way that you related to sounds arising and passing away. Just noticing your thoughts as if you're greeting them at the door. Some people find it helpful to bring awareness to thoughts in the mind in the same way they might if the thoughts were projected on a screen in the cinema. You sit watching the screen, waiting for a thought or image to arise. And when it does, you pay attention to it so long as it is there on the screen, so to speak. And then you let it go as it passes away. The practice is just about noticing our thoughts and greeting them and letting them pass. Thoughts arise in many different forms, just as sounds arise in different forms of being distant or close, or loud or soft. Thoughts can be memories or planning or a moment of joy or something difficult that we're struggling with and we can't stop thinking about. It's very normal, all of these forms of thought. See if you can treat them all the same. They are all just thoughts that you're greeting as they appear on the screen and then go away. Sometimes it helps to name a specific thought as it passes on the screen. Sometimes it helps to give it some color or even emotion. So you may say, that's a difficult thought, or that's a joyful memory. Sometimes it helps just by naming them, acknowledging them, and letting them pass. We're not calling on thoughts, and just as much, we're not pushing them away. We're just being aware. And again, as with sound, see if you can notice the buffer between yourself and your thoughts. The practice here becomes one of, I am not my thoughts. There's a buffer between me and the thoughts that arise. I'm not defined by a specific thought. Thoughts come and they go. I'm just observing them. And spend a few more minutes just observing your thoughts. And now gently bring your awareness back to the sensation of your breath in your body. Just noticing the sensations of your breath. And slowly and in your own time, bring yourself back to your chair in the room. And when you're ready, open your eyes.